Now I'm gonna do a quick eye look today. I think I'm gonna come back and we'll just look at some makeup that's kind of fun, kind of happening, things that I loved, things that might not have worked for me. I feel like everything's been really, really nice. So I'm not sure there's anything that's gonna be on the bad list. But this might be broke up into two sections because we have to go do something else. Taking my own nose off. So just bear with me here. Oh, and by the way, I want to tell y'all now, I have to go on a business trip. I leave Sunday and I think I'm back Tuesday. I'm going to try to do tutorials. I will keep y'all updated. Y'all know I try my absolute best. No days off here. But in case I am missing, it's because I am going to be on a business trip next week. And I want to say y'all are so sweet for worrying. I think y'all worry a little more because I don't show my life, and I don't plan on ever showing my life because I really think it's best to keep those separated because I really want to keep my page just all about being helpful. But please don't worry about me. But it also means the world that you worry, but you don't have to worry. My life is extremely tame and very, very, very quiet. But I don't want you to worry, but also thank you for worrying. Besides, y'all don't need to know what kind of smoothie I'm drinking or how many coffees I have a day. So I'm going to use my In a Hurry eye primer. If I'm in a hurry, I love this one. This one isn't going to be as tacky, nor is it as pigmented. So it doesn't take me as much to blend it. We still need a C31, but I wanted to show you how quickly. But I also won't do my extravagant eyeshadow looks with this eyeshadow base, but you can see that it did ever so lightly cover up the veins in my eye, and it doesn't dry down as quickly as some eyeshadow bases, and I do like that because it will still grab your eyeshadow. Really love this if you're in a hurry. Now, if you're in a hurry and you just want a really smooth lid powder foundation, I actually really like this powder foundation. It's very pigmented. I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna press it on top. It's gonna give us some nice coverage, same color as our skin. And it's just really, really, really smoothing. Ooh, that looks so nice already. There we go. I hear what Ben's talking about. You know what he's talking about? He's talking about sap on a car. We're having a sappy situation down there. You know, I wanted to use this and then I didn't use it and I forgot to use it, so I'm gonna use it. It's from Bobbi Brown. That is beautiful. We might need to use that. We're only doing eyes today because I have to film some content. You're gonna like this content. You want me to go film this content. But let's see what this formula is like because it's a little different for me. It's very shiny, even though I'm pretty sure it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a matte. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of it and I just wanted a little bit of definition. And most of the time when it comes to Bobbi Brown, it's very subtle, which is exactly what I was expecting and wanting. This is not a bad thing. I just wanted a little bit of depth through the socket, and you'll notice it's on the one side of the brush. And I'm just pushing that into the socket, and then look at this nice line and definition we get here. That's nice. You know, I feel like a lot of people would maybe even diss this amount of pigment that is on my eye and how this just performed, but I've been in this space. We'll call it an industry, but it's a space. I've been here for a long time, and I know what to expect from each brand. But we have to remember, each brand is for different people. A lot of people, they wouldn't want the wild cut crease. So I would never look at this palette and go, oh, it's lacking in pigment. It's just not for my spicy days. It's for my mild days. And some people only have mild days and some people only have spicy days. So I never want to look at something and go, this is terrible. It's just not for me maybe in that moment. But I'm a mild and spicy kind of gal. So while this might not be something that you're excited by, somebody else might want it because they don't want to deal with a lot of pigment because that can be very overwhelming. And I just want y'all to remember we're all on a different makeup journey. Always. I'm going to take the side and just smooth the top part. I'm going to tell you what journey Gene's on. He's on the dreamland journey over there. I might add a little bit more depth. Let's see how dark this one is. Let's just grab a tap of it. Grabbing a little bit more. This one I'm afraid of. You never want to go in and just assume that it's not that pigmented. No, that's perfect. Now I want to try this color. I'm going to load up my brush. There it is. And I'm hoping it's just a wash of color. Look how pretty those sparkles are. I just want a nice little wash of sparkle. Perfect. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Ooh, that's sparklier than I thought it would be. See, and then you find good stuff. And that's not even on a tacky base. Wow, I really like the sparkle. Ooh, I also want to remind y'all, I don't want y'all to miss my last post. Don't miss my last post. It's the last part of the series, and it's so good. All right, let's do something mild spicy. You want to? I know you do. I'm gonna take this Stila liner. These are my favorite metallic liners, by the way. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And I'm gonna do a wing, but I'm also gonna do a brown wing. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna draw this. See how I'm leaving that space? That's where I'm gonna put the brown. But let's go above that. And this is so forgiving, this color, that you don't have to be as precise. And then we're gonna put a brown wing under that. And this is going to be chef's kiss. I mean, we have it out. We might as well put it on our waterline too. Look how nicely that glides. Perfect. Look at this. That's so shiny. This is also from Stila, and this is my favorite brown liquid liner. I like that it has this little tiny end, and then it has this larger end here. We're gonna start with the tiny end. And I know a wing isn't for everyone, but I feel like this was a good idea, a little something different. Isn't that nice? So tiny. And then I grab this end and then I fill it in with this end because it's a lot faster. If you can't shut one eye, it really helps to kind of turn your head. Let's grab this one more time. And let's do inner corner with it. You could use this and then layer on top of it for the brightest inner corner ever. We're gonna do that eventually, but not today. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I got excited. We'll just talk about the makeup real quickly. I'm about to put lashes on just a second, but look what I got. Y'all have been tagging me. Y'all have been writing me. Y'all have been sending me messages by pigeon. Are you excited? These are beautiful. They're from Chaotic Cosmetics, and I think we should do a series where we put them on our eyes and our lips. Very excited for these. So these are Full Moon from Rochelle Beauty. These are my second favorites. I actually just ordered a bunch more. I ordered some different ones, but I ordered a bunch of these because these and Moonlight are my favorite. But again, these are called Full Moon. Okay, let's run through some products here that I absolutely love. Like I said, I don't think there was anything I didn't love. Everything's been really nice and cooperating around these parts. These are fantastic for how much they are. I love remember these correctors? These are fantastic, but there's quite a bit. I have done so much work with these and I've only used that much. And I just feel like that might be too much for somebody that doesn't do their makeup every day or someone that's not a working makeup artist. So these are fantastic. If you missed this series, please check it. It is all over Reels, very current. The formulas are great. The way they perform is fantastic. I just love absolutely everything about these correctors. And I know correctors can be confusing, but that's why I did a series and I don't want you to miss it. but these are wonderful. You know what absolutely surprised me? This palette. I haven't used anything from Tarte. It had been a while, and then I purchased this palette, and I really love this palette, and it makes me happy that I love this palette. I still need to do so many more looks. I want to use that color, but that, a little bit of that. Woo! But I have done quite a few looks with this palette, and it's on my saved highlights. And I'm going to save yesterday's. I used this in yesterday's look as well. I just think it's beautiful. It performs beautifully. The mattes are fantastic. The shimmers are fantastic. I feel like it's colors that are a little spicy, but then we also have our normal golds and warm tones. I think it's great. I've really enjoyed using it, and I also like how thin. See how thin that is? It's so thin. So a 10 out of 10 on this one. Oh, really quickly, I also really and truly enjoyed this. The only thing that I will say is that use more than what you think you should, because I know when we say something it's not pigmented, we automatically go, oh, it's terrible. That's not the case. It just means it's going to be a little bit easier to work with, and you're going to have less mishaps. Not everybody knows how to immediately take something away or how to fix something. So we have to just factor that in. But even for where I'm at in my makeup journey, if you just add a little bit more than what you think you should, it's beautiful. It blends beautifully, and I love the color. It has a little bit more red, which I like in my bronzer. And there's multiple shades of this too. I like red because I would naturally turn a little bit more flushed with the sun. So I love it. I love the formula. And I will say so far, this one's not leaking. This one's not giving me grief. So it's, of course, I know that the other one closes too, but this one's working out nicely. I feel like I'm trying to think of other things. I think what happened is I really focused on those correctors with the content. So I don't think I tried as much this week as I normally do. I remembered this. I did a wear test. It wore beautifully. Y'all said that the side with this wore better. I think this is fantastic. This is their Power Grip, but with niacinamide, and I just love the way that niacinamide combines with makeup, and it was really, really, really nice. I'm not going to say I like it more than my Spicy Price Skin Prep, but for this price, it's really nice. I did not intend for that to rhyme, but here we are. 10 out of 10 on this, especially for the price. This is something else that absolutely surprised me. I've been using this and I think it's wonderful. It's very, very thin and very pigmented. Plus this color is just absolutely fantastic on me. It's the perfect amount of the pink and the neutral. That, I mean, do you see that? There's just no yellow. And that is everything that I need. It's beautiful, and I've worn it enough to tell you that I absolutely love it. Oh, I also love the applicator. Look at the applicator. Do you see this? And then we could just like really clean up underneath here. Obviously that's going to be a little bit too much to clean up underneath there, so I would just kind of wipe it in the lid, and then we could just kind of clean up. See that precision? And then I would blend it with the C30. I love this concealer, everything about it. Consistency, the way it wears, the color, even the precision with the wand. One more thing, I've absolutely fallen in love with this one. I need to try the other ones, but I can't stop using this one, and it's this NYX liner in white. It is so precise, so easy to use, and it just adds so much spice to looks, but it's so easy. I love it, and I really think that you'll need to add this to your makeup collection. I feel like most of you might have this, and I was the one that was sleeping on it, but just in case, I've been having a lot of fun with this, and it wears beautifully, and it's really precise, and I really, really like it. All right, I think that that's it. Those are all products I really, 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 really love. Like I said, I didn't get to try out as much stuff this week because of the correctors. They kind of took over my makeup life, but in a good way, because I wanted to make content that's just able to help absolutely everyone. And that's what just brings me joy. And that's again why I mentioned why I don't show things. Some of you might think that it would make me more relatable, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just best if I just spend time with you, helping you. That's all I want to do. That's it. I just want to be helpful. And I just want to play in makeup with my friends. And y'all are my friends. Now, I love y'all so much. And I want, in case you're new here, I actually don't do the story tutorials Saturday and Sunday, but I do post on Sundays. So if I disappear and you're like, whoa, what's happening? I'm fine. Everything is fine. I normally just film a bunch of content on the weekends. I'm very excited. I have a few campaigns that I get to film, and I'm like, me? What? They're things you see all the time. But I'm just so excited. I can't wait because I have some really fun ideas. That's another thing I do love doing is I love filming content. I love it. It's so much fun. I love makeup. I love just watching makeup go on. It's so fun. I love you all so much. I actually filmed a video about mixing up highlighter and adding oil into it. It's going to be wild. It's going to be fun. And it's my new favorite technique for highlighter. So I'm going to post that tonight. I love you all so much, and I will see you in that post in the comments.